What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Team Solomon Circus live video. Today we're going over the market watch. A lot has changed in the market. We've seen the European National, or the WCQ, I should say, happen. Shout out to Rikka for winning the whole thing there. Sunseed Jess did amazing in the finals against Labyrinth. Ended up hitting their set 5 with a duster. That felt good, but we're going to be diving into the market watch here. We're going to be covering some of the stuff that was popular over the last few bits, and yeah, we're gonna go over this. This is always what we hit. The best selling Monsters Revenge. This being the #1 best selling thing right now is kind of weird to me. These boxes don't have that much. You have to pretty much pull a quarter century rare to end up pulling your prices here. So I would stay away from this. Duality and Assault Synchro on this card is absolutely crazy to buy. We see these coming from the set. Then we have Triple Tactics Thrust. This card was a huge card at the WCQ. It's gonna be a huge card at the American WCQ as well. I'm going to call it Nats. I'm not going to pretend. This Nats coming up this weekend here. It's going to be huge as well. This card being in almost every single person's side deck, if not main deck, is going to be there. We have Iggy Azalea. We have Rite of Aramasir. This card's pretty much you should pick these up if you don't have them already. Zeus, Lubellion, Project Prosperity. This is a wild one to me. People are actually picking these up, even though there's a reprint coming up in November. But I guess if you have to have them for the event, you have to have it. Chaos Angel, Cyberstorm Access, as well as the Wild Survivors. This card for 25, I can see it. I'd pick this up for 20, and I've said it before, 15, 20, I'd be okay with this. And then we see Kashtira, as well as Foxy being up here. Foxy for $5, and look, Secret Rares look amazing. And then, Karikaras. This card, I'm going to mention this card right now. I'm afraid about this card all the time. I would pick these up, We see the spike. The fact that an Unlim is the same price as a first edition. I don't know why you would ever go for nice. 70 sales for $11. I mean, why not, I guess. I don't think you'd get them, and he has 2. I guess why not? I'd be sure to record your opening there, but yeah, the damage or mod play first ed 45. Wow. But yeah, definitely pick this card up. This card is going to be very popular. I don't think we're going to be seeing it reprinted in the Megatins, so good to have. Moving on to Labyrinth here. So Labyrinth is a very popular deck that everyone's playing. I don't know what else to say. Arianas or Arianas. This deck is like the Sky Striker of the format. Sky Striker is not the Sky Striker anymore. We're playing Labyrinth. Normal summon, get your effects, search for these. These are able to bounce back, but these are dirt cheap. $5 for one of these. Wow. $2 for a Welcome Labyrinth. I think your most expensive, even Lovely for $2. There's no way. This card was so expensive for no reason. That's just insane to me. That's it's only $2. It's Lovely's being 25. Yeah. Feels kind of bad, but same price. This is the most expensive card in your deck, other than the Arianas. But we'll probably see these reprinted in the Megatins, I would say. But yeah, it's just interesting to me that this will also be in the Megatins there. We're going to probably seeing these all in the Ultra Rare, or maybe getting Ariana the Secret Rare treatment here to match with the Welcome Labyrinth could be nice as well. But yeah, if you're going to be playing with the Welcome Labyrinth, definitely pick up your big Welcome Labyrinths now. Before they shot up in price even more than they are. Then we have Rikka, the deck that won the YCS. A lot of these cards did go up. I know that this card here is pretty expensive. It didn't get the reprint. I don't think that this got the reprint as well. It might have. Oh, it did. Okay. So really, this is the only card that we could probably cover here that we are not covering in the future. This card crashed. I know when everything got reprinted, it went spiked up there. $15, but just crashed down. Interesting to me. I think we're going to be seeing these spike. Yes, it is only a one of, but people are seeing that Rikka is a good deck, so that's why we're going to be seeing it more. Then we see Teardrop, the Rikka Queen, the CR. This is the high rarity stuff. Going on a downhill, but I think that's going to be going up. I think people are going to be watching out for these and picking them up. We see lots of people picking them up now, and these are a decent price. $50 for a CR is pretty bad. Pretty good, I'd say. And then we have a Glamour. This is what I mean. $5. This card is going to keep going up and up and up. If this deck keeps getting played, we're going to be seeing these probably hit $10, I'd say. I would just pick up the Secret Rares right now if I were you guys. They look amazing. But I guess if you want to pick up the Ultras, I know the Secrets at one point for like $25, so ready for that. Then we have the Sunseed stuff. These stuff are still surprisingly dirt cheap, but Ghost from the Past was ripped open like hotcakes, so it makes sense to me. $1 for each one of these essentially is pretty good. You don't need to play Shadow, but these two there, the best normal summon in the game right now for normal monsters. Then we have more of the Sun Avalon stuff. Interestingly enough, we see this card Dryas. It is a 3 of, I think, in the deck. For like $4 here, which is pretty crazy. And then we see it actually spike up. No one's paying $20 for this. Am I wrong? No? Okay. $5 for this is pretty crazy. I would never think I would see this card at $5, but it makes sense. You have to play it, and it's only available once. When are we going to get the reprint for this? Maybe in OTS 22, we may see. Then we have the Therion. So Sunseed Jess she was playing the Therion stuff as well. Lily Boreas being $4 is pretty crazy to me. Reguluses, once again, super dirt cheap. These cards, dirt cheap. I can see this being $10, and the rest of them we don't care about. But looking at Lily Borea here, we see a little bit of a spike there. People are picking up their copies, picking up 3 today for $3 each. Someone picking up 1 for $6.99. I don't know what you're doing. Like, there's just so much cheaper. I don't know why you do that, but whatever. You guys spend all your money how you want to spend it. Which brings me to, this is not any financial advice. This is just me doing predictions on the market. Important that this is also going to potentially get a reprint as well in the Megatins, so definitely watch out for that. I wouldn't pick these up unless you plan to play them. That includes the same thing with Regulus. I have my playset to Starlights, but that's it. I'm not buying any of the regular ones. Never going to, never need to. Starlight is my way to go. Got them for an amazing deal. I wouldn't say buy Starlights right now. That they're absolutely ridiculously in price. But like $25 for a Regulus is not that bad. This card looks amazing in Secret Rare as well. And he is the king. Having just one Omni Negate for $25 is a good deal to me. Then we have the Assault, or I guess the Synchron stuff here. So this is a deck that someone told me to look into. I don't know very much about the deck, but I know that Assault Synchron is definitely a card people should be picking up. It being $25 on release and then dropping down to $5 is kind of rough. But, it is what it is. This is the market. This set was opened like hotcakes as well. And people ripping into it, just not being a short print, so it's just available. We have $6. I think you play one of these, and I think you play with one of them. I know that you don't play most of these. RIP Quick Draw Dandy in Edison format, but yeah, pretty crazy. These are best selling, so I would assume that you probably play a little bit of them. Maybe one of these. I know that there's one of the Junk Stardusts or something that like summons out as many as you can from the deck. So you probably are going to play like one of each, maybe 2 of the good ones there. Probably 3 of these because this card's going to be splashing everything, including Dragon Link. And with this set dropping at the end of the month, I think Synchron becomes an actual deck. But here we see the huge crash, and it looks like it's rebounding a little tiny bit here. We're staying the same. Picking these up for $5, now that's a penny stock. I'd pick up a bunch of these. Make sure you have your playset and more. Because if this deck becomes a huge deck, we saw with the Synchron stuff, Synchro Spam can be a powerful deck. So I'd pick these up right now. They're a little bit of a penny stock, but with the next set coming out, Dune's going to bring some pretty nice stuff with that Crimson Dragon. And Blackwing. I was told to check out Blackwing. I don't really know why. This card's pretty crazy, but it's like no one's going to be paying $1 for this card. But apparently people are doing stuff with Black Armor Master, and they're going into the copy of the new one there. I don't see it here, so I guess it's not very much, but people are actually like going into the stuff, and it's making it an untargetable body, which is nice. I don't think they're using this one. I think it's a level 8, if I'm not mistaken. But people love their Black Armor Masters, so they're picking them up. Crazy that we see this gold rare over the one here. I personally thought this one would be higher, but. And now we have Chairlaments. I know this is a deck that people are very popular for. People are looking for this into Worlds. So interesting that we're probably going to be seeing some of this picked up. Tier Cash being a card now that you have to play. But Ultimates rares look amazing. If you can get the ones with the swirls going correctly, it's just wow. I'm in shock at how nice some of these cards look. I got Rukalos. Wouldn't be spending. It's a nice card, but you know, not for 200. And then we have like, you know, the rest of them absolutely dirt cheap over here. This is still holding a little bit. Kind of crazy to me, like, you know, R.I.P. the Kalos. Now we have Sword Soul. You know, everyone's been hyping up this deck. I'm actually going to be playing it, so shout out to that. You're going to be seeing some POV of me playing. But yeah, this is an interesting deck that people are picking up. You know, it's dirt cheap, probably the cheapest deck to play competitively in this format, or for any format really. You know, Moi is old, reliable there. But yeah, some of these cards are absolutely beautiful. You know, $5 for a Emergence is very nice, and you know, being able to pick this up. This deck is like $20 max. You know, Long Young being under $1 is insane to me. You don't play this, but I guess you could tech it if you want. But yeah, going into the Moi, Ultra Rare is $5. This is going to be your most expensive card in the deck, I would say, other than Baron, obviously. But you can play some budget options over Baron. But yeah, $5 for one of these, I guess, very good, very good. I'd probably pick up a play set. Make sure you have these. You never know when you want to play. I'm personally rocking the Secret Rares. I've had them since the set dropped. And it's crazy to me that they're dropping. Like, $10 for these, $15. If you could actually build the deck in all Ultra, which probably would look very nice. But if you want to see the OG prints, pick up your Mois and Secret Rares. And I can't see these ever dropping down underneath it. You know, they're probably not going to be reprinted in Secret Rare ever again. Now we're going to be mentioning Thrust. As we see, you know, this card was like $60, $70. And now it's just all the way up to the moon. People just want to play their playsets. This happened the same way with Triple Tactics Talents as well. So I guess anytime you see Triple Tactics, make sure you Triple Tactic take those and put them in your cart and buy them now. Now, lastly, I want to mention Zeus. This one, we shouldn't be surprised here. Zeus is bouncing back. You know, it's going to be a card everybody wants. Everyone's going to put in their binder. You know, you just put it in a trade. Then you always just slide it in whenever you need to. You need to add another $15. What if I add a Zeus there? You know, Zeuses will always sell, no matter what. You know, everyone needs at least one Zeus, and there's going to be new players in the game all the time. So definitely have some Zeuses, you know, spared and stuff like that. And some of it for $20. That's wild to me. I wouldn't be spending $20 on this, but $15, I can see at least having an extra if you don't need it. Or extra, I guess, if you need it or not. But hope you guys enjoyed the Market Watch. If you have anything else, let me know in the comment section below what else we should be checking on. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.